everybody, it's Byron Slade from Who the Hell Asked. Let's talk about that Pokemon presentation that just aired. Byron, do you want to kick us off?
Yep, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. First off, what do you think of the names?
I think the names are to be as expected. I kind of figured they were going to do something similar to what they did with Heart Gold and Soul Silver with the remakes, or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so...
Yeah.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it makes sense. I figured they were going to add some connotation to the remake titles. That's what they usually do.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. They just feel weird. Like, Shining Pearl makes sense. Brilliant Diamond, I don't know, doesn't make sense.
Well, what do you think they were going to call Diamond?
I don't know.
Uncut Diamond, or like...
I don't know, just something that's not
Diamond?
brilliant?
I don't know. I think Brilliant Diamond works fine.
I guess. Releasing worldwide in late 2021. So
yeah,
probably November.
I was telling Byron
Yeah.
before the presentation, like yesterday or the day before or something.
Yeah.
That if they made the Diamond and Pearl remakes, if they said anywhere on there that they were coming out this year, I was going to be colossally disappointed. It's just lazy Game Freak as usual. They're going to be rushed and unfinished. But hold on. I'm eating my words right now because it looks like they're having the developers of Pokemon Home, Ilka Studios, or Ilka Incorporated.
Yeah, Ilka Incorporated. Yeah, the people behind Home.
Yeah, so obviously Pokemon Home came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I don't think they've really done any major updates to it other than just including more Pokemon.
Yeah.
So this is a project that has gotten more than a year spent on it, which is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
And just the fact that we're seeing somebody other than Game Freak developing Pokemon games is just absolutely fantastic. I honestly can't.
Yeah, it's kind of wild also when you think about it.
Yeah. So
that art style.
Yeah, I'm really glad we're seeing Ilka develop this game.
Yeah.
Let's go into the specifics on Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
I did not see any of the improvements from Pokemon Platinum. And I really hope that this isn't entirely a one-to-one remake of Diamond and Pearl. And there are some elements of Platinum, because Diamond and Pearl were very flawed games on release. Primarily because pacing issues. There wasn't a whole lot of Pokemon to choose from, especially for fire-type Pokemon. You literally only had the starter and the Ponyta line, which is really bad. You don't have like the EVs either.
Yeah.
But I remain cautiously optimistic that they will understand that they need, at the very least, if they can't fix the pacing issues, they need to add the Pokemon that were introduced in Pokemon Platinum to these games. Because otherwise, I don't think these remakes are going to do terribly well. Probably because the originals were not very good.
Yeah. Can I talk about that art style? The fucking chibi characters.
Because I think this was the best possible solution they could have came up with the Diamond and Pearl remakes. A lot of people were kind of predicting a more 3D Sword and Shield like style. And this is where I was drawing my qualms with, oh, it's coming out this year. There's not going to be enough time for them to work on it. This is lazy. They actually did a really good job. They kind of went with a Link's Awakening type overworld style.
So,
not as plasticky looking, but...
So, in another server, another Discord server I'm in, someone said, oh, this is some fucking My Sims looking head ass shit.
I think it looks good, though. I actually think it looks good. I think this is the right choice, the right direction for them to take it in. They obviously have the 3D environments for battling and whatnot, so...
Yeah. I will say, these chibi models kind of remind me of Funko Pop.
They do, don't they?
Not gonna lie, they remind me of Funko Pop. It's like the big head, very tiny body.
Yeah, I said, I honestly think that this was the best possible solution that they can come up with. I've been saying for the longest time they need to go with an Octopath style HD 2D. But obviously that wasn't realistic nor possible. I think this is the next best thing for that style of game that's that old.
Yeah. So it's probably releasing in November. Probably like I called it back at the beginning of the year. But Slade, that was not the biggest announcement.
Yeah, so surprisingly, the Diamond and Pearl remakes were not the largest announcement of the presentation, which you would think they would be, obviously, because that's the mainline Pokemon game coming out this year.
Yeah, you would
but
think.
No, the actual largest announcement was probably the largest announcement Pokemon's ever had since its inception. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Yep.
So, Breath of the Wild Pokemon. Wow.
Breath of the Wild Pokemon. 3D. Fully 3D Pokemon.
Yeah, and some frame rate issues aside, because I saw those frames chopping really bad.
Yeah, but like gameplay footage is not final.
Yeah. The game still looks stunning, in my opinion. And I think it's everything that people have been asking for a Breath of the Wild style Pokemon. It looks like you can free roam pretty much anywhere, capture any Pokemon you see. They kind of have some new contraption of Pokeball, though. It's kind of weird because the Johto games, when they first invented the Pokemon, they were invented with apricorns and they were like wooden in nature.
Yeah.
But those look kind of like some weird twist of modernized Pokeballs. So
yeah,
I don't know if it's a retcon or whatever. I personally really don't care. Let's talk about open world Pokemon.
Yeah, this is what people thought Sword and Shield was gonna be when they were first like discussed. Because I think when it was like first revealed, they just showed the wild area, because that was the feature.
Yeah.
Of Sword and Shield.
Oh, for sure. And I'm very curious. I'm pretty sure this game obviously has to do really well for it to really take off. I'm wondering what direction the Pokemon series goes from here, considering that this is obviously introducing a new style of Pokemon games.
Yeah, a new style.
Keep traditional battling from the Pokemon main series games in there as well.
There's still that, so you still get your Pokemon battling fix
and whatnot. So I think that's still really cool, and I think they did a really interesting thing with the starters. Instead of just lining up the Sinnoh starters again to pick, they actually picked 3 from 3 totally different regions. You have Cyndaquil from Johto, you have Rowlet from Alola, and you have Oshawott from Unova. So you got a Gen 2, a Gen 5, and a Gen 7 starter.
Surprised they didn't push a Gen 8 starter.
Yeah. So I definitely think that that's an interesting trio of starters. I think Rowlet was probably the most popular because it was really popular like during Sun and Moon and whatnot.
Oh yeah, didn't like people want one of his evolutions to be in Smash? Like
how popular? They wanted Decidueye. He was kind of like a Peter Pan ghost-looking like range Pokemon. He had like a bow and arrow and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Cyndaquil obviously is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love him. He's Gen 2 fire starter. Same stat line as Charmander, which is really unfortunate, but I mean...
Yeah.
So they were just grabbing on that nostalgia. Unfortunately, they added the Oshawott line, and I don't know anybody I know personally who likes the Oshawott line. So rip water starters this gen, I guess.
But yeah. Fully 3D Pokemon Legends Arceus. It is releasing worldwide in early 2022.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's giving me trepidation is its early 2022 release. I think there hasn't been enough time from, they released the Sword and Shield plus the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor to really warrant having another Pokemon game, especially their most ambitious one this soon.
Well, yeah, and I was going to say, like, I'm a little trepidatious of the date because, we have this thing called COVID still.
Yeah, so...
around the world, so like, will it stay early 2022?
In a weird way, I'm just hoping to hear for delays. Simply because I can't be confident that they're going to have that game not only in a very good playable state, but also with enough content to keep people interested for a minimum of 40 hours, right?
If Though
So
if it does release worldwide in early 2022, it will be because Nintendo usually does not have a stellar quarter 1 releases. Usually,
yeah,
Animal
but as I
Crossing
said, the
was
thing that
like
makes me
Animal Crossing and like
optimistic
Switch year
is
1 was the exception.
Nintendo's usually a company that's good about, a delayed game is eventually good, a release game's forever bad. Miyamoto quote, say it a billion times.
Yeah,
Game
but like
Freak typically has not adhered to that themselves, but I am hoping in the case of Pokemon Legends, it's really important that this game does well because it's definitely the most ambitious thing that they've done as a studio
yeah,
since the
absolutely.
original Pokemon release. And I think for these kind of games to be successful in the series, this game needs to be good and it needs to pop off.
Yeah, because like depending on whether this sells well or doesn't, could change Pokemon as everybody knows it, which will be something either special if this game sells well, or something else, something else
Yeah.
entirely. But yeah,
So yeah, I think that was everything in the Pokemon presentation. Obviously, they had a cute little homage to pretty much every single product in the
yeah,
Pokemon series
yep.
at the very beginning.
I know
Honestly, I felt
some
like it
people.
dragged a little bit too long.
Yeah, I know some people expected Pokemon Unite to be here. I knew it wasn't
I
because
think that's
Tencent.
something they're going to continue to do separately. Because when they introduced Pokemon Unite, they did it like a couple days after the other presentation that showed off Sword and Shield, right?
Yeah, and most people theorized, oh, Tencent. Tencent was
Yeah,
why.
I think with Tencent, they're wanting to make that its own thing on the side separately. It's very much a Tencent MOBA.
That's also coming to Switch, but yeah.
They don't want the news of Pokemon Unite to be cannibalized by either Legends or the Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Yeah.
So we will probably see more of that later this year. I can imagine probably around April or something like that when they usually do their announcements.
Yeah, probably. Or what? It'd be hilarious if, like, a few days after, oh, hey, Pokemon Unite presentation.
Yeah.
But I don't think that'll be the case. I think it will be a bit before we hear.
That said, I'm
Pokemon
super
Unite.
ecstatic. I came into this presentation thinking that Pokemon news were overall going to be disappointing because I just haven't had much faith in Game Freak as a company since Black and White. Primarily also because since Sun and Moon, they've been releasing yearly announcements for Pokemon. And they've all felt rushed, either incomplete or just not well hatched out. And I think that because we're seeing Diamond and Pearl remakes made by literally somebody else, and then we're seeing Legends come out next year, there's a lot of reason for optimism there. As I said, I still hope that if Legends is not ready, they will delay it. So we will see.
Hopefully, yeah. But yeah, that was the Pokemon Presents. This has been Byron.
And it's been Slade.
And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.